Hey guys, it's about 3 in the morning and I was up studying and figured this would be beneficial for you guys. So I wanted to kind of talk about determining risk to reward and, calculating pips and determining your lot size so you can be effective in your trading. So the first thing I wanted to do is show you all this is actually, MetaTrader 4 on your phone. And I wanted to point out, if you look at these big numbers, these numbers are actually showing you where the pip is located. That second largest number is the actual pip. So if you've ever run into issues trying to figure out what number you need to be looking at to determine the pip to know when price is moving, this is what you need to actually be looking at. So what I did was pull one of the recent signals that Lee posted in a group. And this is actually a sell limit for CADJPY, the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. And she gives you your entry point, your stop loss, and take profit. But I want to actually take it a step further to help you get a little bit more risk management in place. And I wanted to show you how to calculate pips to determine your risk to reward with regards to the signal. So the signals are great, but a lot of times we just randomly pick lot sizes and things like that. So I want to make sure that we're clear. So the first thing you want to do is determine your loss. And what you do is take your entry and subtract it from the stop loss to determine your potential loss. And in this case, you can see that's 48.5 pips. And what you do is after you subtract, you move the decimal 2 places behind that second big number, and that tells you your pips. So you know if this trade I enter, it goes to my stop loss, that's a negative 48.5 pips, and you have that information. And then on the flip side, you want to take your entry and subtract the take profit so you can see your potential profit. So in this case, you see that's 2.918. And then once again, you're going to move that decimal 2 places behind the second number so you can calculate the pip. And in this case, you have 291.8 pips that you could go and profit if you were to put this trade in and let it run until it hit either the stop loss or to take profit, which is the mindset we want you to have. So as you can see, the risk to reward is excellent because you're only risking 48.5 pips in order to gain 291.8 pips. So we're going to take it a step further. Now you need to determine your lot size, what percentage of your account that you want to risk. Some people recommend not risking more than 1 to 5% of your account on one particular trade. I personally do 10%. But that is going to be up to you to make a determination of, what that looks like for you. So now that you've determined the percentage that you want to go, the next thing I recommend using is a lot size calculator. This is actually an app that I have on my phone. And so I utilize this to determine, what lot size I want to use based off of the percentage of my account that I want to risk. So once you click on the app, this actually comes up and it lets you enter the pair that you want to trade, your stop loss and pips, the percentage of your account you want to risk, what your current account balance is, and where it says account currency, you put your currency, which for us is US dollar, and you hit calculate. So I took that signal and I put in CADJPY. I put the stop loss at 48. It was 48.5, so you could pick 48 or 49. And then I mentioned 10% risk, and I put my account balance. Well, I just put $100 here and the currency US dollars, and then we hit calculate. So what it does, it tells you what to put. So it's telling you that you're risking $10 and your lot size should be 0.023. Now, with MetaTrader 4, you can only do 2 spaces for your actual lot. So in this case, we will put 0.02. And so from a money standpoint, 0.02 lot is equivalent to 20 cents per pip. So what you then want to do is, now that you know the price per pip, you go back to look at your risk to reward to see what you're risking to gain. So in this case, with this particular trade, you would be risking $9.70 in order to gain $58.36. So you could actually put this trade in and be carefree to know either I'm going to lose $9.70 or I'm going to gain $58.36. And so just kind of putting this practice in place keeps you from having to stare at your account all the time. And then all you have to do, now that you know that information, is just go into your MetaTrader 4 and enter the trade that you were given, the signal, and you already know, like, if I don't stare at this, the most I'm going to lose is $9.70. And so that's all that I have, you guys. Hope this helps.